Hello, and welcome to my home. My name is Jackie. So this is a review after I've already done an unboxing of this. So this would have been unboxed either in a live or on its own independent video. I don't remember, but I got this bag from Vestiaire Collective. I've done a lot of unboxings in live videos, which never got their own video. I don't remember. So this might be a repeat. If you've seen it before, we'll watch it again. So this bag I used traveling. So, and I've cleaned this and I've used it traveling, guys. So this is a very beautiful bag that I bought off Vestiaire Collective. And this is a Ralph Lauren. And I bought it when I saw it, it was purely just love. This, looking at this embroidery here, I absolutely, and this is an RLL, it looks like. Very stylized, so it's kind of hard to tell, but this very beautiful, yeah, it's kind of like the R is easy to find. It's R right here, and then the L looks like it's a cursive L, and there's just two, if not, and then another, there's this kind of a tie-in motif right there. So anyhow, there's some coloration on here. This was here when I bought it, and I don't know what happened to it, but it got some love, some attention, some wear. I've conditioned this bag. I have conditioned it. I've cleaned it. I have done a lot of stuff to this bag. I've conditioned it many, many times. It has a weird type of color to it, and I couldn't quite tell from the photos what that was about, but you can see how the colors look a little bit different. And whoever had us before me apparently got red transfer on it. Now, I don't know. I don't think I've actually used saddle soap on this. I just used a surface clean and then conditioner, lots of conditioner, and then I kind of just put it away because this is a travel bag. So I took this when I went on my cruise as one of my carry-ons, because it's a really beautiful bag. I needed to take. I had a couple books in here. I had several um, my charging bricks. I had a cup of water in here, like a big metal double walled thing. And this has this travel strap. This is what was so cool about this bag. So it has a back wall or front wall. I guess no, it's the back wall, zip pocket. Front wall has a large pocket, slip pocket, and then a small cell phone pocket. Kind of gives the age away, a good 10, 15 years maybe. I don't know when this came out, but this is a very well-made leather bag, and this is a very useful, convenient strap. So it's not the best crossbody because I'm round, but it's great as a shoulder bag, and this is really, I did a lot of carrying it with the straps. And then when I was stopped, I would use the I would put it on my rolling cut luggage. It doesn't have a strap, so it wouldn't fall over. So I really held it more than anything, and then I would hold it on the ground, and I put it on the ground. It's luggage, guys. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's leather. It's cleanable. It's wipeable. Um, so let's give some detail. So at the very top, this is a 18-inch from tip. Well, let's not exaggerate. 17 inches, and then with this zipper goes all the way to 19 inches right here, so it has a little bit of a over there, and then the handle drops. This is at the mid adjustment. At the mid adjustment is like a 5-inch, 4.5-inch, 5-inch drop. This is the depth of the bag is 4 1/4, a little bit 4 1/8 really. Um, and the feet are really pretty. They have RL, just R and L. So this is part of the Ralph Lauren line. There's our Ralph Lauren, Lauren by Ralph Lauren Polo, double R, I think it's double RL. I mean, there's lots of different brands underneath the Polo or the Ralph Lauren family. Um, so this give you the depth or the height of the bag at the fold. So this is a 11 inches roughly. And then, of course, I've already got you the top width. The base width is 12.5 inches. And at the top, I think we said it went all the way up to 17. Let's do a double check. About 17, roughly 16 and a half, 17. So this is a really nice size bag, right? And they tell you how deep it is. This depth is 5.5, 6 inches. 5.5. 5.5 inches. So this is really useful. It fits a lot of stuff. It it held 2 books, a Kindle, my medication, and I have a lot of medication, guys, which is why this is a carry-on bag and not a check-in bag. And it carried a tumbler, a double-walled tumbler. So this was a fabulous bag. Now this bag, the details on this bag it's very well constructed. It is This bag will last another 20 years easy. I think I am going to do some cleaning on it again, some more, um, because feeling it, I'm like, it could use some more moisture. This bag was probably never moisturized when it was brand new. It has several textures in the leather. So this is a little bit a fine pebble. This is smoother. Smooth leather can pebble over time with just use and what happens in life. It just does that. So I'm gonna actually grab some cleaner right now, and conditioner. Bear with me because it's buried over here. And I'm gonna do a clean with me or condition because it doesn't really need a cleaning. Eventually, at some point in life, I'll probably get some saddle soap out and I will clean. Um, try to get the little bit of red out, but honestly, it doesn't bother me. That color is such a strange brown anyway. Um, I don't think I'm gonna care about that little bit of color issue. Now, I don't know why I put all this stuff. Oh, I know why. I was looking for something on my desk, and of course, I couldn't find it. So, therefore, everything went everywhere. And I was just throwing things left and right because I was looking for some jewelry. Could I find it? No. Eventually, I found everything but 2 things. Still have no idea where those things are, but I'm just moving things around. This is what happens when you make last minute decisions when you don't really plan. Because that's what's happening. I didn't really plan to do this, but after I just was going to show you the bag, but once I picked it up, I'm like, so this is a leather conditioner. This is the Big Four. Now, if you watch Winnie B. LV, this is the one she uses. I have this. I don't use it very often, but I think this bag needs, and it just spit out a bunch of conditioner. I don't know where it went. Um, it needs a good spa moment. So I conditioned this before I left on my vacation, and now I'm back from my vacation. It's been used and loved and whatever. So let's just give it a good moisturizing spa moment. And you can use a natural cloth with this. You don't have to use your hands. I'm more of a tactile person. I like feeling where the leather goes, or where the conditioner goes into the leather, and where it needs a little bit more, and that's done by feel and touch and experience. So for me, I can tell where I can move this thin and then rub it in and really have a good spa moment with this leather skin so it can get the most amount of moisture where it needs it the most. So, and this is a good conditioner. It's a good, easy using conditioner. It's light. It's not very heavy. It's very beginner friendly. I can tell that it's a little drier at the top than it is at the base, um, just by how the leather is absorbing. The conditioner is not really absorbing as much at the base right here. It is absorbing it very fast up here. So that tells me this up here needs a little bit more. And that's part of why I use my hands. Um, so you want to buy a really good quality conditioner. I mean, you're touching it. It's absorbing into your hands too. So it's just like any kind of moisturizer. Just be aware of what the products you're using. And, if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on. And this is one of my favorite bags I've purchased off Vestiaire Collective. I have stopped looking at Vestiaire Collective because they're a little pricey. Um, but I like the fact that everything I've actually purchased from them is actually from abroad. Nothing's actually been in America. This bag, I believe, came from, I think this one particularly came from England. Weirdly enough, Poland, England, Italy, and France is where I've been finding. And I think I got a couple things from Hong Kong. One thing from Hong Kong. Um, so this is just rubbing it in, getting as much of the oil where it wants. Their conditioner, not really an oil, it's more of a solution. And you have to be careful when you use conditioners on products like leather products like this. It's going to do different things to different leathers. So some things can take it pretty easily. Some things are like, okay, that's going to change the color of the leather. They recommend that you do a test patch first. But again, I've already conditioned this bag many, many times. This is just one more time and many, many times. So it's just something you do. Some people recommend to do this every 6 months. Some people say at least once a year. I say whenever you feel like your bag needs it. And you can do it more often, you can do it less often. Depends on your environment, the humidity in your home, where you store your bags. It's all kind of like get to know the leather, get to know the quality of the what you're using, how your conditioner withstands this, and the more you do this, the better your products will last. It's a natural hide that's been tanned, so it has its own requirements of best use, and the more you use a bag, the more it's probably going to need, you know, conditioning and a little bit of rehab. I kind of like, not every time I use a bag, but I like to pull out my bags every once in a while and just start cleaning them and just wiping them down and putting on some conditioner. It never hurts. It's never been too much to date. And it will keep your bags beautiful. And it makes them softer. So it's always a nice touch. And I will just let this sit out overnight. I won't put it up until it's completely dry. It could be dry in a couple hours, to be honest. Depends on the environment you're in. But just as a rule of thumb, I just check it in the morning, give it a good brush. This is almost absorbed all the way in now, as it is, actually. This side's already almost completely absorbed in. But again, I want it to dry. It's a weird kind of a peach apricot color, you know? And I'm gonna do this to the strap. All parts need moisture. And just rub it in. Good spa moment. It's for me relaxing. I enjoy doing this. I don't hyperventilate. I'm not worried about it. Maybe the first time I started doing this, I was like, okay. But here's the thing. If it darkens your leather, it darkens your leather. It's not the end of the world to me. To me, it's like that just adds another layer of um, interest, in my opinion. I guess the part that would be a little nerve-wracking is if it didn't dry or didn't color evenly. That could be a problem. Now, I've done that before. I've made that mistake. I've used the wrong product on the wrong leather. Um, and that's how you learn. And unfortunately, I couldn't fix it, but that's okay because then I learned from that and I did not do that again. And it wasn't on something that cost a lot of money. It's just something I like and I still use it. It didn't change. It didn't change that I was still using the item. It didn't change that I moisturized the leather. It just gave it another look and another characteristic that was not there before. I added character to my bag, guys. So I am not one of those people that are perfectionists when it comes to having leather goods. This is a good 10-year-old bag or older. I think it just, I love it. I've used it. I'm going to continue to use it. I will tell you that when it is fully loaded, it is very heavy, especially with the books. I would use that one again with less weight because I did a lot of standing in line. It was I'm waiting for a cruise. It was very convenient. It was a really good bag to use. I would probably use it again for the same purpose, but I would not carry my novels in there. I would put my books in my Kindle, which is lighter, or I would take the hardcover books and put them in my luggage because I did read books on the deck. And that's what's fun about taking a bag. So that is one of my really cool Ralph Lauren bags from the Up line. Just pre-loved, bought it off Vestiaire Collective. Super happy with it. It worked great. Wonderful luggage bag. I took a gamble. It was worth the gamble. It was over $200. Worth it. The quality of that bag is worth it because I'll be using that for 20 years. Easy. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.